How close can I get to someone else's trademark? Someone asked me that question this weekend, and I am going to answer her question on this live video in the next 3 minutes. I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney, and I go live here on weekdays. Smash the like button and share this video if you think other people might like it. And if you have trademark questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll answer them on a future live video. So here's the question. I'll read it. I have a question regarding trademarking. I filed for a trademark today, but I'm nervous I'm going to get refused because of a likelihood of confusion. Does Pretty Little Winks and Pretty Lil, L-I-L, Wink RX seem too familiar to you? Thank you for your help if possible. Well, here's the deal. If the goods are similar, so we have two marks here. One is Pretty Little Winks, and the other is Pretty Lil Wink RX. So if those goods are the same, and the questioner told me when I asked her that they were the same, if those goods are the same, then those two marks are going to be confusingly similar. So the junior mark, that's the second trademark to be filed or the proposed trademark, and the senior mark, that's the one that's already been applied for or has already been granted. So if those two are similar, the junior mark will be refused. Why? Because if the goods are similar, then it's very likely that they are going to appear next to each other on a shelf in a store somewhere. And a consumer looking at those two brands might wonder if those two products come from the same company. They might go, I wonder if Pretty Little Winks RX and Pretty Little Winks are from the same company. They sound kind of similar. I wonder if one is just like a variant of the other, right? So I'm confused as the consumer as to whether these two products come from the same source, from the same company. If the consumer would likely be confused, and I think in this case the consumer would, then we say that the junior trademark infringes upon the senior trademark, and it will not be issued, okay? It will not be issued by the trademark office. In addition to that, it is likely that if you're the junior user and you continue to use it despite having been refused registration by the trademark examiner for being confusingly similar to the senior mark, it is very likely that at some point in the future, you're going to get a cease and desist letter. I sometimes call these nastygrams, even though they don't have to be nasty and probably shouldn't be nasty. I call them nastygrams. You're going to get a letter from the senior trademark owner saying, hey, please stop using this trademark that you're using because it's likely to confuse people into thinking that your goods come from our company. And we don't want that because we want to be able to control the quality of our goods that are being offered. And if people think that your goods and our goods are the same and your goods are kind of crappy, it's going to reflect poorly on us. And we would like you to stop using that name because we don't want people to think that your goods come from us. That's a classic case of trademark infringement. So I'm sorry to say that in this case, I think whoever the questioner is, and I'm going to tag her, you should stop using this trademark and pick another mark immediately. And to avoid this in the future, do a trademark search in the USPTO database to make sure that somebody isn't using a mark that is confusingly similar to the one that you have proposed using. I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney, and you can find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net or on YouTube. I have over 400 videos now on YouTube. So you can probably find an answer to your trademark or copyright question there. If you have a specific question for me, you can drop it into the comments below and I will answer it on a future live video.